Hello and welcome back to Boopolo channel. My name is Pascal. Today I am going to do a review of a kit of a digital angle gauge and level with a strap for plumbing, a plumbing strap. They call it a plumber's kit. This all comes together in one kit. You can buy them separately. Now I will do a separate review on this one later, but in a moment, I will go outside and I will put the strap on a 4-inch pipe, and I will do the standard sewer slope, which is 1/4 per foot. Now, I've done this many years ago with level bars and long straight angles, but this one speeds up the process somewhat. Normally for sewerage pipe over 4 to 6 inches, it's 1/4 per foot. Now 1/4 per foot, this is not degrees, but 1/4 per foot is 1 inch for every 4 feet, right? I'll be using a 10-foot piece of pipe, right? But we don't need to know that, because 1/4 per foot, 1 inch per 4 foot is 1.19 degrees. So that's going to be the slope of our sewer for our 4-inch pipe. Now for a 2-inch pipe, you do need a bigger slope, right? So if you are using like from a sink unit or something like that, you need a half per foot. You need a 1/2 inch per foot, which is 2 inches for every 4 foot. That is 2.39 degrees, right? Now, having said all that, in certain instances, you can get away with a slightly less slope on a 4-inch to 6-inch pipe. You can do it to 1/8, but I don't recommend it only for professionals over a long run where it's all straight. They can do it with that. So, of course, with bigger pipes like over 6 inches, the slope can be 1/8 or even 1/16 per foot. But we are not going to do that. We're going to do a standard sewerage pipe for you. So I'm out here in my garden now, and I'm just going to give you a scenario. If you were doing this underground, you were laying the pipes, and you have maybe you have a lean mixture of cement on both ends, and you have the pipe, and you want to make a slope. The slope is going to go this way, of course, because the joint is down there. So you put your level up on top of this, and like that, and that's 0 now. So I leveled this before we started, right? So just to make it simple for you. So as we said, 1/4 inch to a foot, 1/4 inch to a foot is 1.19 degrees. So we don't have 1.19. We're going to go for 1.2 degrees. And we're going to tap it down there. Normally you will have, if you're doing this, you would rather have 2 people doing it, but I will attempt to do it here. I hurt my leg there, so I'm going to push this down. And we're only gone 1 pint. So I'm going to be going down about 2 inches, aren't I? Until you get it at 1.2 degrees. And 1.2 degrees is going to be your slope. And then the cement will set there. If you have a bigger pipe and it dips in the middle, you just do both ends first, and then you pull a line on or use a straight edge and prop up the middle a tiny little bit to take any dip in the pipe out of it. So it's as simple as that. And these straps are very handy because you can do this on your own. And normally you would have a level bar on top of it, and you're not going to get it right with 2. This piece of pipe is 10 foot long, by the way. So what a lot of people will use these for, they will use them for their saw. Like I'm just after discovering that the end point of 90 degrees here, in these saws, when you slide them over, there's a stopper here. And I'm getting the wrong, I'm not a full 90 degrees, I'm a 1/2 degree out. And there's a little thing there, we will adjust it later. There's a little hex screw there, and the stopper can be adjusted by a tiny amount. So when you swing the saw over, it goes back to 90 degrees. So you can use this for that. So what we do is we put that on there, and as you see, our table is not leveled. So what we do is we zero it out, okay, like that. 1 press, and now this is at 0, right? And then when we put this over here onto this, we see that we have 89.4 degrees. So we're slightly over a half a degree, and that's when this is over the whole way. Now, what I need to do then, I need to adjust that stopper and bring it over. I'll do that now after I'm finished with you here. But it's very good for doing other angles. So when we bring it over here and we have this at 45, I'm getting 45.3. So the stopper here needs to be adjusted as well. Not the dial, don't mind the dial. The dial can move over and back, but there's a little stopper in there. So we're going to adjust that one a slight little bit as well. So this is a good, ideal, this level is ideal for that. Now your table may not be flat. If you think your table is not flat, you put a straight edge across there and then use that, or a level bar or something like that. When you turn it off and you turn it back on, it goes back to real level rather than the allowance you made for this being off. And then you want to do it again. Do you understand? Then it's gone to 0. So it's not really 0. It's 0 that is our reference that we're using for this. And then when we turn it off again, and then back on again, it goes to the true level, which is, yeah, the table is off that much. So that's my review of the kit by Klein Tools, the kit that includes the plumber's kit, along with the Klein Tools angle and level, digital level. So thank you very much for watching. If you like this video or any of our other videos here on YouTube, please subscribe. I'll put a link in the description where I bought this from, this kit.